For more content like this, log on to gibbopresents.com.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined by the promoters of the 123 Badda Dan Clash. It is Mr. Washington and Rafu. Guys, how are you?
Yeah, we're good, Gibbo. Making the last preparations of the clash, you know, everything is, it's going very nice, man. It's perfect, man.
Looking forward to it.
The 2016 staging of the 123 Badda Dan Clash featuring King Addies, LP International and King Turbo is set to take place on October the 1st. But before we discuss it in detail, I want to make sure everyone watching is fully aware of the history behind this annual event. So to start with, can you tell people when the first 123 Badda Dan Clash was held and name some of the sounds and selectors who have been a part of it over the years?
Yeah, so after 2004, when we win the Swiss Dancehall Clash, we knew that we have to continue, that we have to build Switzerland with the clash scene. So that's why we decided a clash. There was some others clash, like Zurich Clash or Geneva Clash, and that's why we start with a newcomer clash, people from all around Switzerland. So we had Explosive from the south, from Wallis. We had from Lausanne. We had Soldier Sound from Zurich. We had Mighty Children and Blood Around. Yeah, and it was Derek from Geneva. Sorry. And Matterhorn was the big success. The first clash was sell-off. Everybody was excited. So we start to continue with that series. We bring in the years, we had all kind of clash, like 1-to-1, 3 sounds, 4 sounds, 5 sounds. We had a tag team clash. We had a lot of hosts, some famous names like Rodigan, Roboranks, Young Lion, Bass Odyssey, Mark and Worm was there too as host. Yeah, and that is how we came to 2016.
So 2016, can you describe your thought process when deciding the lineup for this year? What did you take into account? What factors did you consider?
Yeah, this year, as soon as the clash finished between Addies and Supersonic, we decide we have to step more the level. So that is our goal, always going a bit higher. So, normally we don't take the champion zone, but this year we decide we're going to make Addies come back. So to give Addies a fight, we need other top 2 zones. So we research and we find out that LP is not being, active basically in Europe. So we decide a good opponent for King Addies would be LP. And then we decided King Turbo is going to be an addition also to the Clash to Dome. And LP and Addies, they all have big tunes, and that's why we decided we're gonna go like this with three the hard way, which is quite interesting.
So, did you consider including a European sound?
Definitely, we asked many sounds. We've been asking all this year many sounds, but at the end we didn't get in agreement with the sounds that we contact, which was a pity. But so we have to go this way.
Can you go through each of the sounds, King Addies, LP and King Turbo, and tell me what you feel they bring to the lineup and why you rate them as sound men, Clash fans and promoters?
Well, these songs, they're going to bring everything to the Clash, There is no doubt. We're all in the Clash scene now. We know Addies have tunes from A to Z, LP has tunes from A to Z, and Turbo has tunes from A to Z. So they're gonna bring everything to this clash. As a fan, that was the idea also. Bring these sounds so everybody worldwide those are very good clash because as a fan, I respect the sounds. As a promoter, for me, it's a pleasure to work with them because these are top sounds all over the world. And for the massive who is coming to the clash and they didn't decide to come to the clash yet, I will tell them or take your train or your bus or your car and make sure you be there because this is history clash. This is the only thing what I'm telling you as a promoters. This is what we're telling you. It's gonna be crazy. Full teams are coming. Full teams are coming.
Come on, and as promoter, I have to say also that, especially as Kupol promoter, Kupol is a special place. It's one of the only places who work like that in whole Europe. We have our own rules, our own law. There's no police allowed. We can do whatever we want, but we have the rules, and those rules we have to respect. I mean, the most important rule is everybody have the same right to come in. That's also the reason why we cannot do a pre-sale, but this year we try to fix that with a reservation list, so everybody who wants to come from far and is not sure if they can come in, they can put their name on the reservation list and then it's no problem to come in. Plus, Kupol, we need to respect all the budgets, so we offer the clash is promote their name, is do a quality event and make them happy. And this is not possible with everybody because a lot of sounds, they may not know us, they may not know the rules what we have to respect in Kupol, but those three sounds, yeah, they respect what we're doing and they help us to organize it proper.
Make a proper event, yeah. Top event.
Can you explain what the rules and the format for the actual clash will be?
You know, Gibbo, if you ask me right now, we don't know. I mean, no, I'm serious. I mean, we have different formats that we've been, you know, normally we should go with 20, 20, 15, and 10. But, you know, these songs, they have way too much music to play, so they're gonna play 4 rounds. If it's, you know, if we go with what we have already a little bit planned, they will go with 4 rounds, and then in the last round is gonna be one eliminated, and then we will decide the best of 10, or even who win the first 10 dub feed up. And then there is going to be a winner. But of course, they are claiming that it's too little time. So, so we don't know. Probably we have to change a bit. I mean, but at the moment, we didn't decide 100% what is going to be there is no rules. There's going to be only murder. There is no... Yeah.
What do you think the deciding factor will be in this clash? Will it come down to selection, speeches, ability to adapt, chemistry, or something else?
I think that depends the massive. You know, because every year we have a different massive. This year we know is a lot of people come fly in. There's a lot of Clash addicts, people who know about Clash. So I guess it's going to be a bit different than years before. We always had people who fly in, who come to check it. But it's also a lot of people who just come to check it, who is interested, who is a new thing for them, Clash. And it's also good because who guarantee.
You have to win in this spot.
Yeah, there's a guarantee that it's going to be a fair clash. But in the end, like we see in the last years, yeah, you never know. Some people is good with the speech, some people bring the right tunes. We will see what the Massive decide this year.
I mean, for me, I think the factor of this clash is just gonna be connection with the Massive, because it's gonna be a very international clash. There is so many countries coming. There is so many countries coming, and there is so many countries expecting the best from these songs. So I think the connection, and yeah, of course, the big dog between them and the Massive, this is gonna be what is gonna decide a champion in Badda Dan.
And for people traveling in from outside the country who have not booked their ticket yet, there's 3 airports nearby that they can fly into.
Yeah, so the airports, Geneva, Basel, Zurich, they all take the same time to reach to Biel. Biel is in the center of Switzerland, and yeah, you have to pick the train. You come to the train station, and you can ask anybody in Biel, where is Kupol? They're gonna show you the way. It's not far, so it's easy to come there. And so I hear people complaining the last years about Switzerland is expensive, but trust me, Biel is one of the cheapest cities in Switzerland, so you're welcome.
Before we finish, is there any other information you would like to give out, or anything else you want to mention?
I want to say, probably we don't have the rules, but the trophy is ready. So I want to thank everybody all over the world who's been, supporting us, because it takes a lot of preparation for this type of clashes. The Swiss Massive is being on top, all over Europe is being great to us, so we want to thank everybody for showing, the appreciation of the clash, which make us go higher, in a higher level. This is what we this is what we want to. Still some place available. You can still come, and if it's sold out at the entry, we will do best to bring you in. I mean, this is guaranteed. Everybody will have opportunity to see this historic clash. So I tell you, if you're watching this, if you're watching Gibbo right now, just make sure you come to Biel, you come to Switzerland, Kupol, 1st of October, 1, 2, 3 Badda Dan at the Badda Dan Clash. So just make sure that you come. Don't be lazy, just come in, man.
Yeah, and if you reach in time, I don't see a big problem to come in, because we never really had problem to make the people all come in. And me too, I want to pick up all the people who help to promote that, to all the street promo teams who really do a good job everywhere in Switzerland, all the people from Facebook who like that things. And and pick up all other clash promoters who make that business work. I see some big clash coming up, and big up, and we keep that thing marching all together.
The 1, 2, 3 Badda Dan Clash 2016, King Addies versus LP International versus King Turbo, taking place on October the 1st at Kupol in Biel, Switzerland. Guys, thanks a lot.
Gibbo presents